Hello everyone, this is Meenakshi Narula, founder and CEO at Mentoring the Mentors, an institute that accelerates your learning curve. So in today's video, we're going to talk about health and wellness programs, module number 2, emotional well-being and mental health, activity number 5th and 6th, understanding mental health and mindfulness. So these both the activities, they are connected together. If we understand mental health, if we get to know about healthy and unhealthy conditions, if we get to know about distress and well-being, then we can practice mindfulness, right? So let's talk about these activities, and before that, have a quick look at learning outcomes. So for activity number 5, understanding mental health, the learning outcomes are: the students recognize a mental health and well-being exists along a continuum. They understand, they recognize that mental health and well-being is a process that is continuous and persistent. So they identify signs of distress in self and others. They access and provide timely support to maintain and restore well-being. So these are a few learning outcomes. Students क्या करते हैं, वो समझ पाते हैं, हमारा जो ऑब्जेक्टिव है कि स्टूडेंट्स ने समझ पाए कि मेंटल हेल्थ और वेलबींग क्या है, इसको कैसे अचीव किया जा सकता है, डिस्ट्रेस के जो सिम्टम्स हैं उसको आइडेंटिफाई कर पाए, एंड दे शुड बी एबल टू अप्रोच द राइट पर्सन सो दैट दे शुड बी एबल टू गेट सपोर्ट, कि वो अपने डिसऑर्डर को, अपनी डिस्ट्रेस को रिमूव करके दे शुड लिव अ हेल्दी लाइफ. सो फॉर दैट देयर आर अ फ्यू स्टेटमेंट्स with us. We will be talking about, we can discuss these statements in the classes. बच्चों के साथ क्लास में ये statements discuss करेंगे. These are a few sample statements. आप अपने डेली लाइफ के एक्सपीरियंस से आप अपनी स्टेटमेंट्स की लिस्ट बना सकते हैं, स्टूडेंट्स के साथ वो डिस्कस कर सकते हैं. एक क्लास में जो अपने पॉइंट्स नोटिस किए हैं उसको चॉक आउट करके लाइन बना के आप उसका सिम्टम्स जो हैं वो लिखकर you will be able to discuss the same in another class. So here you go. We're going to talk about a few statements that have been listed on the screen. I did badly in my exam and have been feeling like a failure recently. कुछ काम करने के बाद में अगर सक्सेस नहीं मिलती, हम ऐसे ही स्ट्रेस में आ जाते कि शायद जिंदगी में कुछ हम नहीं कर पाएंगे, फेल हो गए. सो दैट इज अ सिम्टम ऑफ डिस्ट्रेस. अगर हम सोचे कि उसके बियॉन्ड चले जाएं कि आई कीप थिंकिंग दैट लाइफ इज नॉट वर्थ लिविंग, जीने का कोई फायदा नहीं. So that is an illness, and we should seek proper treatment for that by visiting a psychiatrist. Now, if somebody is aware of strengths and limitations, so that is the symptom of well-being. आपको अपनी strength का पता है, आपको अपनी weakness का पता है, जो हमने last video में discuss किया था. Since last month, I find that I have lost interest in everything. Everything. I don't like anything. Studies, going out with friends, like eating out, playing with friends, spending time with siblings, with parents and all. I don't like anything. Means that is certainly कोई चीज अच्छी लगेगी, कोई बुरी लगेगी, but कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं लगता, कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं लगता. That exactly can be an illness, right? I can adjust to any new situation. Means adaptation, resilience, हम reflect कर रहे हैं. That is a symptom of well-being. I sometimes feel very confused about what to do, right? Sometimes we get confused what to do. That is the symptom of distress. I hurt myself when I feel sad or anxious. Sad hona is okay. Stress is okay. Sometimes it happens. But usme, if I feel like I will hurt myself, you start slapping yourself, you start hurting yourself, you do something that may hurt you, maybe banging your head in the wall. So, I mean, that kind of symptoms, if they are there, that is the condition of, that is a symptom of illness. I am able to face challenges. I'm ready to face challenges in the world. Every day we feel a new challenge. We come across a new challenge. So that is certainly, if we are prepared, that means we are leading a healthy life. I have been feeling sad for last 2 days because I'm missing my sister who has gone to a different city to study. Miss karna, that is fine. That you are under distress. I mean, you are focus nahi kar pa rahe. You are missing someone. You are missing your sibling. You are missing your parents. You're missing your friend. Someone. आप फोकस नहीं कर पा रहे अपने काम को, थोड़ा सा स्ट्रेस है. आई फील सो नर्वस दैट आई हैव स्टॉप्ड गोइंग टू स्कूल. आपको स्कूल में कोई ऐसी बात हुई फ्रेंड्स के साथ, टीचर्स के साथ, या कुछ भी ऐसा कि आप एकेडमिक्स पर कंसंट्रेट नहीं कर पा रहे, या कोई भी ऐसी चीज है, आप घर में आके डिस्कस करने की बजाय यू स्टार्ट सेइंग मैंने स्कूल जाना ही नहीं और बंद ही कर दिया स्कूल जाना, इट मीन्स दैट इज अ काइंड ऑफ इलनेस. हम वो प्रॉब्लम्स को एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर पा रहे, वी कैन नॉट अडेप्ट, वी कैन नॉट शो रेजिलियंस, right? So that is a kind of illness. We should seek that kind of support. We should visit a psychiatrist. We should visit someone who can listen to us, at least a counselor who will be able to listen to us. So these are a few statements. You can add on your own statements, and from your daily observations also refer to the anecdotal registers that you are maintaining for the students, right? So I have been sharing these videos, and I keep on adding some of my insights also, right? So that you will be able to implement these activities effectively in the classes. We always keep on maintaining anecdotal records for our students. Do refer to those anecdotal records and approach the school counselor, special educator if it is required, right? So now what else we can do? Here, just have a look at this table that is there in front of you. There are 4 situations have been mentioned in front of you: healthy, reacting, injured, and ill. What are the symptoms of being healthy? If normal mood swings are there, mood fluctuations, that is really very normal, that happens, right? Being sad, crying sometimes, that is perfectly okay, right? And consistent performance is there, normal sleep patterns are there, physically, socially we are active, means we are healthy, we are leading a healthy life. But in case we are feeling nervous most of the time we are feeling sad, procrastination, just keep on saying ये काम कल कर लेंगे, परसों कर लेंगे, ज्यादा प्लान कर लिया, पूरा नहीं हुआ, फिर बाद में कर लेंगे. I mean, we cannot focus, or sleep is also not okay, right? Sleep is also disturbed, we do not feel relaxed, right? And decreased social activity, it means that is a symbol of distress. Now if we talk about this level of stress, it increases, right? We keep on like arguing, angry, anxiety, I mean these kinds of feelings are there, hopelessness, worthlessness, we feel like we are not worth living, right? So sometimes feeling like that, like we withdraw ourselves from the social activities and all, right? We want to stay alone, aloof. So that means that is a symptom of being injured. Now ill, now slowly and gradually, when this increases, we are finding it very difficult to cope up with emotions, we cannot balance our emotions. Like sometimes when we are angry, we cannot control our anger, like we just outburst, right? And depressed mood, always we want to stay alone totally, we just cut off from the society, we do not go to like the park, we do not like to visit our relatives, parents, friends, like that we want to stay alone. So I mean sometimes we feel like there is nothing in this life for us, we want to commit suicide as well. So that is a condition of illness. So as you can see, the first two, moving from green is healthy, moving from green to yellow, that needs self-care, that needs social support from the family members, support from the friends, right? So we'll be able to recover if there is little distress. But the orange zone and red zone, look at this injured and ill zone. For that we need professional care, we need to visit a psychiatrist, we need to visit a counselor if it is required, talk to the parents if it is required, we need to visit them. So for that, make sure don't delay it, like unless I mean we are recovering, we should not be able to concentrate, we won't be able to concentrate on any kind of work, we should seek support for that. ऐसा ना हो कि बहुत देर हो जाए, treatment हम करवा ना पाए, तो make sure you approach the right person. Now summary of the discussions: the state of mental health and well-being can keep changing along a continuum. Mental health एक जगह ऐसी stable नहीं रहती, it always keep on changing along a continuum. Now once we are saying continuum, and other way we are saying it's changing. See, let me tell you, that is continuum means it's constant, is persistent. हमने एक state attain किया of well-being का. During our childhood, that is different, during our teenage, that is different, when we are adults we are different, right? When we are in job, that is different, when you become a mother or a father, that state is different. So that is consistent for a particular time, and then also slowly and gradually it changes depending upon our work, depending upon our family, depending upon our circumstances, depending upon our social circle, our friends and all, right? Now when faced with everyday challenges, a person could move along the continuum from a state of well-being to distress. हर रोज इतने challenges आते हैं, हम कहते हैं कि ना well-being state we are able to ओवरकम दैट स्टेट, हम उन चैलेंजेस को फेस कर सकते हैं। बट बहुत ज्यादा कई बार इतने चैलेंजेस आते हैं एवरी अदर डे, अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग, व्हेन वी आर हैविंग वर्क स्ट्रेस, फैमिली स्ट्रेस, whatever it is, I mean फैमिली में भी बहुत सारे ऐसे रीजंस होते हैं जिसकी वजह से हम मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहे, बहुत स्ट्रेस हो जाता है, नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स आर देयर। सो फिर वो स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली वी मूव फ्रॉम वेलबींग टू डिस्ट्रेस स्टेज। हाउएवर इफ वन हैज स्किल्स और द राइट सपोर्ट, द पर्सन कैन मूव आउट ऑफ दिस स्टेट। उस स्टेट में से बाहर निकलने के रास्ते हैं with support from the family. If your family members are supporting you, talk to them like I am feeling like under stress, sometimes I feel like I'm having improper sleep also, I do not like to do this thing, this very very small things make me upset. Talk to your family members and they'll support you, they'll understand you, and you will be able to move from yellow zone to green one, right? Some people in the state of distress might require timely help. Timely help is very important, and support from family to return to the state of well-being, while others might require professional help. So on a personal level, one should not hesitate in seeking professional help and should not make fun of someone who is seeking help for a mental health concern. Let me tell you what all we are thinking in our society. If somebody is there visiting a psychiatrist, visiting a counselor, people start thinking, और मे बी हमारे मन में ही आ जाता है कि शायद आर वी मेंटली टोटली सिक, लोग क्या सोचेंगे, नहीं जाना है, हम अपने आप कर लेंगे। बट कई बार जरूरत होती है, वी नीड somebody special, someone who is expert, someone who will be guiding us how to deal with these kinds of challenges, how to move from one state to another, moving from illness back to healthy state. So that is really very important. So this is what is the summary of all the discussions. Now activity number 6, we're going to talk about mindfulness, mindful being, and mindful living. Activity 6, mindfulness, mindful being, mindful living. So for that learning outcomes, students, they will be able to demonstrate strategies to overcome challenging emotions. Challenging emotions ko overcome kaise karna hai, they'll be able to demonstrate. And for that, you can understand here, look at this domains of resilience. When we are talking about coherence, what is coherence? Coherence is something means ki being logical, being consistent. So for that, there are 4 areas: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, right? So for that, we need to work on all the 4 aspects. Children should be able to understand, they should be physically healthy, they should be mentally healthy, they should be emotionally and spiritually healthy. And what shall we do to achieve this complete 360-degree health, being healthy? Mindfulness. Now, what is mindfulness? Now I'm talking to you, I'm concentrating on you. I am talking to you, I am discussing about health and wellness awareness program. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं घर में खाना खा रही हूँ, खाना खाते खाते बहुत बार क्या होता है, हम अपना खाने में प्लेट में क्या रखा है, क्या परोसा गया है, उसको एंजॉय भी नहीं करते, देखते भी नहीं, उसका टेस्ट भी पता नहीं चलता। हमारा ध्यान कहाँ होता है, स्कूल का काम है, हमारे ऑफिस का काम है, घर का काम है, उसकी टेंशन है, उसकी टेंशन है, उसके बीच में कई बार याद ही नहीं रहता है हमने खाना खा लिया या नहीं खाया, चाय पी ली या नहीं पी। I mean, we do not realize the taste of the food. अगर वो खाना खा रहे हैं, मतलब if we are relishing each and every morsel that we are having, and we just relish the food, the taste, we enjoy it, that is mindfulness. जो काम कर रहे हैं, we have to focus on that. मॉर्निंग वॉक के लिए गए हैं, वो वॉक करते करते हम आसपास के पेड़, नेचुरल ब्यूटी, वुड्स आर लवली, डार्क एंड डीप, वो हमारे पास देखने का टाइम ही नहीं है, राइट? सो हमारे पास कहाँ है? वी हैव no time to watch, to admire the beauty of the nature. So for that, If we want to achieve that state of well-being, we need to work on physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspect. For that, like, here it is. I mean, we need to have some kind of reflective questions. As we have been told, we need to practice yoga to achieve mental health. If we are mentally healthy, if we are working on our body, we are spending time on exercise, on walk, right? Eating healthy food. So, for that, we will be able to lead a healthy life. For that, we need to spend some time with friends as well in the society too. So, for that, there should be someone whom we can trust, whom we can talk, right? All the four aspects: physical, mental, spiritual, and social. Now, reflective questions are: can yoga and meditation be a part of our daily life routine? Can we make it? It is difficult. No, we can make it a part of daily life. Just start it today. Start from 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, and keep on increasing it day by day. How can we practice mindfulness? Just had a word with you. Just try to focus, just concentrate while having food. Just keep your mobile on silent mode पर रखते हैं mobile को जब आप खाना खा रहे हैं, so that there should not be any kind of disturbance, right? So for that, you need to do all such activities. What all are the benefits of exercise on mental health and well-being? You need to talk about all this, discuss with the students, and for discussion, number of strategies I have already shared with you. Talk to your students. Now, summary of the discussions: there are ways to deal with challenging emotions and distress. रास्ता होता है, प्रॉब्लम है कोई भी, उसमें से निकलने का कोई ना कोई रास्ता होता है. डिस्ट्रेस है, उससे निकलकर हम मेंटल वेलबींग अचीव करना चाहते हैं. फॉर दैट वी हैव टू स्टे हेल्दी, और उस चीज के लिए रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस ऑफ सिंपल रिलैक्सेशन एक्सरसाइज एंड माइंडफुलनेस हेल्प्स अस टू कोप with distress. So this was all about activity number 5 and 6, my lovely teachers. So with that, we finished module number 2 as well. In the upcoming video, we shall talk about module number 3. Till then, bye bye from Meenakshi Narula. Just you have to do what you have to do. You know very well, subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share with the teachers community, and do hit the bell button if you want to have proper notifications, regular notifications for the upcoming videos. Thank you, all of you. Bye bye from Meenakshi Narula from Mentoring the Mentors.